The arc of endless spring. Emma lived for the feel of the mat beneath her bare feet. Her world was a graceful blur of chalk dust and perfect landings. Every flip, every twist, was a promise whispered to the sky. She wasn't just doing gymnastics, she was flying. Then came the day the air turned sharp, a sudden, careless brush of a shoulder. The boy, Savage, hadn't been watching where he was going. The contact was slight, but it was enough to throw her balance mid-vault. The world dissolved into a blinding flash of white-hot pain and the sickening sound of a break. Years later, the smell of antiseptic was the only air she knew. The sterile white walls of the hospital had replaced the vibrant colors of the gym. Her leg, a constant, aching reminder, refused to knit. It felt like a story stuck on a single, terrible page. One morning, a new, earnest face appeared. Dr. Hiroki, an unusually young, bright medical resident. He didn't just check her charts, he talked to her, genuinely. He saw the fire trapped behind her sad eyes, not just the stubborn fracture on the X-ray. Soon after, her best friend, Kiyomi, burst through the door, shattering the silence with unstoppable life. "I'm not letting you rot in here, Emma," Kiyomi declared, pulling out a colorful stack of books and a small, portable projector. "If you can't go to the world, I'll bring the world to you." Kiyomi turned the white walls into vast galaxies and vibrant cityscapes using the little projector. They studied physics, the same laws that governed her vaults, and history, dreaming up adventures far from her sterile cage. Kiyomi's loyalty was a steady, warm current. Dr. Hiroki's visits became the bright spots in Emma's endless days. She found herself watching the precise way his hands moved, listening to the thoughtful cadence of his voice. It was a secret, dizzying, teenage crush, the first feeling of lightness she'd had in ages. But there were days when the pain was too much, when the X-rays showed no progress. "Will I ever stand on the mat again?" she whispered to Kiyomi, despair thick in her throat. Kiyomi didn't have an easy answer, but she held Emma's hand tightly. Later that night, Emma watched Dr. Hiroki through the glass of her door, working late, reviewing her case file with tireless dedication. Seeing his relentless effort sparked something new in her, a fierce resolve. If he wouldn't give up, she wouldn't either. The next day, she asked Dr. Hiroki about a new, intensive physical therapy routine. It would be grueling, but she was ready. He smiled, a genuine, relieved smile that made her heart race. The path was long, but finally, the story was moving forward.